What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Another show, another video, and this is just a little smorgasbord of some of my riding I did this weekend. Again, brother Keith is holding it down with me on another ride, and this is for the love of the game because it is 1:50 a.m. in the morning, and I'm up here making videos for y'all. Yes. But you know what's funny about this video is that if you hear some banging going on, and it's just me smacking my camera off the ground, and I said I'm going to edit this out, and I said nope, I'm going to keep this as real as possible. And so I'm starting to leave more of the ambient sounds of the wind and all that stuff when I'm recording. I'll just leave it in there. So you hear the banging around, that's the camera getting smacked off the ground. And this is one reason why I don't ride with super high-end equipment, because if something were to happen to the camera, like, I'm just being completely honest with you, the one I'm riding with now was like $90. And the other one I normally ride with was $140, but I had a gift card for Amazon, so I was able to get a deal. So I'm running with two Picasso Braid 7LE cameras. And I had mentioned that in the video before, but if something is to happen to one of these cameras, it's no big loss compared to, losing a GoPro that's $400. So that's why I'm just like, I'd rather keep myself safe and have the camera hit the ground and have me roll off the unicycle and not hurt something, break my arm or clavicle or wrist or something like that. Let the camera take the hit. That's why sometimes the sound is a little bit muffled when I ride, because I always keep it in a protective case. I never take it out of the case. I always ride with it in the case to protect the lens, because man, this camera has hit the ground at over 30 miles an hour, and I just pick it up and keep on rolling. So that's a little bit of information for y'all, a little bit of information about why I shoot with the cameras that I do. But again, we are doing some sidewalk surfing here, a little side street shredding, as I like to call it. And this is an actual school that we're at, man. They built this thing pretty quick, so we're back here just sightseeing, doing what we do. But it was really good today because I wasn't going to go out. The weather sucked all day, and then the sun peeked its head out and dried everything up. And I actually received a couple calls from Keith, and he wanted to go ride. And I wasn't going to ride today because of the weather, but I'm glad he did call me, and we headed out. And some of the spots that we hit are actually some of the spots that I went to the day before. And this is what's great about EUC riding, is you will go to places and adventure out to other places that you would never hit in your vehicle. I'm telling you, there's just so much to see around your neighborhood, and you'll hear other unicycle riders, EUC riders, electric unicycle riders, say the exact same thing, that having one of these, it just gets you out there in the mix, just to go out and just venture out and just sightsee. So this is a really good thing. But what was great about the ride today is you don't realize how much ground you cover on one of these EUCs. It's literally insane. You can actually make better time on your EUC than you can in a car. Certain aspects anyway. I mean, you're not going out on a highway or anything like that, but I'm talking about like on these streets. We had gotten to one point where I didn't even realize we had gained that much ground. We got to this certain spot, and I was like, man, we're here already. He's like, yeah, man. Coquette was like, we were moving. I said, dude, I didn't even realize it. We were just in the zone. And this what you're looking at right here was the day before. This is when I'm rocking the old baby blue jumpsuit, the Vegas baby powdered blue jumpsuit, man. Every closet should have one. But yeah, it's just amazing the amount of ground that you can cover while riding on one of these EUCs. You know, as I was zipping around, there's certain times when I'm riding where I kind of get like, I just get ticked off at myself. It's like you start really, as me anyway, like you're kind of bashing yourself. Where I'm bashing myself, it's like, man, I can't do this when I'm riding. I can't do that. And it's almost, you don't want to get that way. That's a bad habit that I have about myself, man. I'm really, really tough on myself when it comes to learning anything. And I think with that type of attitude, you can really hinder your progress. And I'm just being completely honest and straightforward. So you want to stay as grounded and don't be afraid to compliment yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be afraid to compliment yourself. While we were riding today, Coquette and I were talking about that. If we take and we look at where we were last year, think about this time last year, I couldn't even ride. I wasn't even thinking about riding in EUC. And I look at where I am now, it's like night and day. Even from, when I was riding last October or last September, my skill level is insane. It's insane. And I don't normally compliment myself. I always, looking, okay, this is what I need to work on. This is what I need to work on. But sometimes, man, just take a step back from yourself. Check your ego at the freaking door and give yourself a hand. That's with anything that you do, whether you're riding EUC, whether you're a musician, a truck driver, a police officer, a fireman, doctor, lawyer, garbage man, garbage woman, teacher, whatever you do in life, just take a step back and just congratulate yourself on the job that you're doing, because nothing in this world is easy. Everything has its perks, everything has its pros, everything has its cons, and just getting up every day in this nut job world that we're living on, because it is a nut job world right now. What's going on is it's like a bad movie script, and I send out prayers to everyone out there that's just getting by, waking up to see another day. But don't hold back, compliments to yourself, or even one of your friends, loved ones. It doesn't matter. Give compliments, man. When it's sincere, give out a sincere compliment. It can actually make somebody's day, But this turned out to be a really fun ride. We're back here, side street shredding, and it just amazes me. It really, really does. Right here, we're kind of relaxing. We weren't filming everything. At least I wasn't. I would just pick and choose when I would have the camera on. But we were hauling on these roads, man, and it's just, an EUC is a serious piece of transportation. It really is. You do have to be careful, because it doesn't take much to upset one of these things. I mean, they're pretty stable, but at the same time, a crack, a pothole, an unseen vehicle, just an obstruction that you don't see can send you flying off this thing. So you really have to be careful that way. But I am just so excited to share these videos with each and every one of you. I really do. I mean, I could crank out, honestly, 2 videos a day if I wanted. I got it down to a science now. And but I enjoy riding. I enjoy the whole culture of riding electric unicycles. Had the opportunity meeting amazing people, Coquette being one of them. And for those of you, the Black Cobra has an event coming up May 30th, and you can go to his Instagram or his Facebook page and you can find out the information there. I would highly recommend getting to one of these events. And it's not even about the competition. The competition is one thing. It's just you'll get there, you'll meet a lot of people, but it's a seminar. You get to just ride and intermingle with some amazing riders. It's just a really good time. And if you're not working that day, or you do have time to request that day off, I believe it's going to be on a Sunday. Try to make it. Don't even try. Just go up there, take that day, you know, and just come up and have some fun. I know I'll be there. Coquette's going to be there, and we're just gonna go up there and just enjoy ourselves with all the other riders out there. So anyway, I'm done flapping my jaws. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me on this journey that I'm on. And if you like videos like this and content like this, hit the sub button. And I'm just going to keep pumping out these videos. Hopefully each one's getting a little better. Well, you know what? Some are going to be good, some are going to be bad. Let's just be honest. But I'm going to make sure to keep putting content out for you guys to watch. And just leave a comment. Again, thank you so much. Remember, you ride your wheel like you hate it. You take good care of it, but you jump on that thing without a worry or a care in the world, and you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei. But man, we couldn't end it like that. You know what's so awesome about this ride? I ran into this group of kids right here, and they went crazy when they saw me whiz by on AUC. So shout out to you guys. It was cool meeting y'all. And that's what makes riding one of these things so special. You never know who you're going to run into, and the majority of the time the people you run into are pretty cool. So again, remember, you jump on that wheel, you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei. Enjoy the rest of these tunes. Hello. Good night.